Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly gemstone reading. This is a very quick and general reading for the month of March 2021. What are we seeing here for Sagittarius? Lots of energies here. But first, what I want to say is there is a strong energy here of a lot of knowledge, a lot of there's been a lot of changes, and even in the way you're thinking, and there's been a lot of valuable lessons, I want to say. There is an energy here of taking back your power. This has got to do with also lessons with money too, so I do see that energy. But there's a lot of knowledge here. It's like you've learned a lot in some certain areas. This is a time to take breaks because there's a sense of a little bit of change of opinions, minds, psychological, philosophical purging, changes, spiritually connecting, because this is like changing your mind because it's a spiritual tower. It's like you almost don't know if you're on the right path, where you're going. This could be a change of mind. This is also taking breaks and silent contemplation and meditation. There's lessons learned here. So I do see that energy. It's almost like you're feeling kind of trapped, or you feel that it's like you almost feel like people play mind games with you, or that you felt stuck, not knowing which way to go. So there is an energy of, your surroundings, people around you that have been kind of, they played with it. There's a sense of honesty to you, and they try to play with it, or they try to kind of use you as a scapegoat or use you as a proxy. Some of you, it's almost like unwittingly you were kind of used in somebody's game, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so that's crazy. This is a time to really, really reassess some things too, and I do feel that it's like a lot of things just didn't turn out the way you thought they would be, because here we're seeing this stone here that actually is saying so many changes. There's been some chaotic energy around, and it's like changes of philosophy, changes of mind, or it's almost like a little bit of craziness. Like a person would say I've always liked vanilla ice cream. Another time that person says, no, I never, you buy the vanilla ice cream and they're like, no, I never liked that. It's like, okay, am I going crazy or what? There is that energy too. Okay, so we are seeing that kind of energy swirling around as well. I do feel that, let's see, there is a focus on your home. You overall, this is a lot of knowledge coming in. For some of you, may be taking courses, learning something. Talks, therapy, counsel is needed here too. So I'm seeing that. And maybe this is like people that you haven't talked to for a while. There's a sense of a celebration, a get together. It's happiness. And it's like kind of like therapeutic talk. It's like, finally getting something off your chest, or, it's like deeper meanings and understanding to something. So there is a focus on home foundation where negativity has been. A lot of talks, but make sure that you're listening and talking at the same time. So I do see that. So I see you overall with you and your passions and desires, and maybe a get together, a really like fun time. Just slow down with some things. Listen also to both sides or other sides, and have a meaningful conversation. That's what I'm seeing. And this is a time where getting things organized and getting things under control is going to be very important too. So things that have been worrying or concerning you there with you overall in your home, that's going to be dissipating through some deep conversations as well. There is an energy here with matters of the heart and relationships. For some of you, there is what I want to say, someone is like maybe not being honest with you. And this is where I want to say all relationship, not just a romantic relationship. This is a relationship. There's been some kind of, backstabbing, gossip, people throwing each other under the bus. It's like you don't know who's coming or going. There are changes with you showing up here too. And people are going to notice some changes here too. So it's like a family unit, someone close to you too. So lessons too, a new cycle opening up. It's been a rocky road, so it's like very creative energy too. A lot of you will have some kind of victory with love, okay? There is something very creative. For some of you, if you're single, you may date someone who's extremely creative, or this is a musician or someone who's artistic. I do see that energy. For some of you, you will maybe be traveling, and that's where you meet someone. I do see that, especially if you're going to be traveling for some reason. That's something maybe you've been wanting to love, or you're passionate, or you're wanting to do. It's going to bring you some kind of victory. All right, so I do see that. But be careful of anyone fibbing or making excuses is what I want to say too. And there's a focus on what you desire: home, foundation, love, and money. There is a lot of energy with work, your environment around you. There is refurbishing here, what you desire, what you work, projects you've been working on, jobs. It's like if some of you have been looking for jobs, it's coming, but it's taking time spiritually and emotionally connecting to it. I feel for a lot of you, this is someone coming in from the past that may help you with work, or you may do familiar work, something that you've done before. So I do see that kind of energy. Okay, so yeah, someone from the past may help you as well. I just feel that there is going to be something new coming through. You will be ending something when it comes to either a project or a business proposition or a contract or some kind of a job. And you're going to be moving forward too. There is a Taurus energy that's showing up, or an earth sign type of energy that's showing up. But there is something here that's going to be done like the old way, or doing like going back to a job from the past. Something like that is showing up. Sagittarius, what you really need to know too is there is a tower with lifestyle adjustments, health and well-being. So you really need to pay attention to your health and well-being. There are going to be significant changes with job, career, business, the world around you. It's in the reverse, so that's coming up too. There are a lot of delays and some obstacles, and because it's kind of redirecting or restructuring your foundations, okay? Be hopeful. Know that things take time, and there is like a few the energy here is like there's a reason why you're going through some kind of obstacles, okay? Because something is like the foundation is laid out, but it's not strong. It needs to be built upon. A lot of things you want, you desire, it's there. You have to address some insecurities here as well. And you have to stop being hard on yourself. And there's a possibility of sometimes you projecting, when we suppress and we don't talk about things and projecting like that on someone else, when we're frustrated. So be careful of that energy. What I'm seeing here, there's an underlining energy of you really need to take breaks and not focus on disappointments. All right? It's at least the next 2 weeks of March. You need to watch your health and well-being too, and get rest in that, because I do see there is a focus on watching your health and well-being too. So it's showing up in a few areas, okay? You leave the month happy, okay? The world is your oyster. This is the world here. The world is there before you. Networking, travel, all your desires. There's maybe a get together of a group of people is what I feel. Maybe that you've been estranged with, or a family gathering. There is something there and a lot of happiness. I feel a Scorpio energy too. You have to then take a breather. Very driven energy, and you will succeed in a lot. That's you leaving the month. Travel may be coming up. Opportunities. It's like whatever you want. It's a big world out there. Options are there. Happiness is there. All right, Sagittarius, that was your reading for the month of March. I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll catch you back next month for your next reading. Until then, all the best, and bye for now.